guard and get himself a better position than this, he will have to posture, he will have to keep his posture. And for me to attack and to work from this position, I have to do the reverse. I have to break his posture down, okay? And there are many ways that I can do that, all right? So now, the first exercise is all about breaking the guy's posture, and it's going to, like I said, fit with the technique later, okay? So the first exercise, we are not going to use our hands, okay? It's going to be a really short period of time, but I'm going to make 2 grips here on my collars, and I'm going to focus all the work on my legs, okay? Close the guard really tight here, and now I will be using my legs, my abs, and my hips to bring him down. And I'm going to show you guys how. He has both of his hands to try to open the guard in any way he wants. And I will be trying to bring him closer to me, break his posture with my legs. Okay? So, like this. Try. Look at my legs. Work. I am all the time using my legs, not only my hands, to break his posture, but also my legs, my hips, to pull him down, pull him closer to me, okay? And now, I want you guys just to understand one thing before we start, before you guys start trying, is that I'm not the whole time trying to push him, trying to pull him, okay? But I'm using the situations, the little moments when he's about to posture up to bring him closer, okay? So I'm not the whole time trying to pull him, but I pull him and then I let him posture again as it's just an exercise, and then we start again. I just want to keep the guard closer now, and the guy on top can do his best to open, okay? The guy here in this situation, he can't attack, he can't move, he can't do anything if he doesn't open the guard, okay? It's really hard for him to do anything from this situation before opening the guard, okay? So keep that in mind, all right? So now, what we are going to do is that we're going to do one more exercise the same way that we just did. Really fast, really simple, 1 minute. But now, the guy will be trying to make grips here on my collars. Normally the guy likes, there are many ways to open the guard, but in many different ways, the guy on top uses this grip here, okay? We are going now just to use this another really simple exercise to break this grip and prevent him to keep trying to open the guard using this grip here, okay? So I'm going to make a crossed grip here on his sleeve, and now my thumb, I don't have to hold his wrist, but just my thumb goes under his wrist here. Okay? Now, even if the guy has a really strong grip, please try to make your best grip. I'm going to push it up in this direction. Okay? And it's going to be hard for him to fight both of my hands together. Okay? After all, it's just one hand of him working against both of my arms. Okay? So, please. Okay, and then he goes to make it. Now he just wants to make a strong grip here. Remember, cross grip here on his sleeve, and my thumb goes under his wrist. Okay, as closer to his hand as I can. I don't have to hold. Just push it up, and then we break. Okay, that's the next exercise. And the guy on top really tried to make a strong grip here. If I use my legs well, my hips well, to break his posture down, I can control a big part of the fight here, a big part of his trying to open the guard here, okay? And his best shot to keep his posture is with this grip, because here he's not only controlling my lapels, my gi here, but he's also using his arm as a leverage to keep his posture, okay? So if the guy is really strong and he can keep a good leverage here, it's going to be harder for me to break his posture down. At some point, I might be able to break his posture down even with this arm here, yes. But if I can break this grip first, he won't be able to keep his posture, okay? Now, we're going to use this same situation and both of these exercises together to go for the first technique, okay? What I do, the guy makes this grip, I'm going for the same break in here, the same grip break, okay? The same thing, and I'm going to break it up the same way. Now, from here, I don't stop. I'm going to break his posture down and get him closer to me from this situation. And at the same time, I'm going to cross this hand of him here, okay? So this is the movement. I cross and I use my leg to break his posture, okay? This is the situation that I want, all right? I have been using this technique for a long time already, and it works with black belts, with brown belts, white belt, with everybody, because it's really simple, but it gets, how can I say, it makes sense here. It gets in a situation where it's hard for them to defend, okay? From here, once I have his posture down, I'm just going to hip escape a little bit. I don't have to keep my guard closed anymore, as long as I keep his posture down. And all I'm doing now is grip here, not holding anything with my hands, but just a simple grip in his armpit here and closing my elbow down, okay? Now, I broke his posture down, I got him closer to me, and just with this grip here, my hand on his armpit and closing my elbow down, he won't be able, even if I release this hand, to posture up. Try to do anything, please. You see? And his arm is crossed already in front of me. So it's really simple technique, but really effective too, okay? So this is what we are doing, okay? Because this is the first technique of the day, and it's also from this situation we're going to work later on, okay? So first, remember about the hips. If the guy have his arm here using as a leverage, I'm going to break the posture, break the grip, and at the same time I use my legs to bring him closer to me, break his posture. Hand on the armpit, hip escape a little bit, elbow closed on his shoulder here. Okay? Now try to do anything. Alright? So this is how we are going to do. Just close all the way, and don't try to close just to the side, but try to push the guy's wrist down like this, because it's important that you get his hand as low as you can. Okay? And here, in this situation, if you feel like his arm over yours, on top of yours, is bothering you a little bit, just open your elbow up, and then you have your elbow in a position, in a more comfortable position here, to make the grip on the armpit and hip escape a little bit. Okay? So remember, instead of crossing the guy's arm here, in this situation, remember to push it down, close to his knee. Okay? So hold here. And now, look at my elbow. If my elbow, under his elbow, is making me a little bit uncomfortable, it's no problem. Just remember to open your elbow up. Even if the guy is trying to get his arm free or anything, trying to resist, all I have to do is to open my elbow up, turning my wrist like this, and I will have all the space and all I need to get myself in this position here. Okay? It doesn't matter the grip that he makes here on my lapels. Okay? It just changes the way that I'm going to cross his arm. If he makes this grip, I cross this way. If he makes this grip, I cross this way. And all you have to remember is to always have the sleeve, the grip on the sleeve crossed. Okay? It doesn't matter. So let's say that I go for the same position. Like I said, now it's really important here that I make this grip and close my elbow. If you guys have the opportunity, if you guys prefer, this is also an option to open a little bit here and make a grip on his collar. Okay? If you guys feel more comfortable, this is also an option. Alright? So now, what I do is that as long as I keep this pressure here with my elbow down and I keep his posture low, I keep him uncomfortable, I don't have to hold these anymore because he's not going anywhere with this arm. Because I broke his posture as low as possible, and he can't release. He doesn't find space here for his elbow. Okay, so try to do anything here. Okay, I can also open the guard and step on his hip. Okay, now I'm going to hip skate as much as I need to feel comfortable, and I'm going to use this leg as a pendulum so I can put this elbow on the mat. Okay? This is important. This leg as a pendulum, this elbow on the mat. Okay? Now, my first option, I'm going to get this grip here, the hand that was in his armpit or in his collar. Doesn't matter, the hand where you had it. I'm going to get it even deeper and make a grip on his other collar. Okay? So now, foot on the mat, hips up, and I'm going to get this knee on the mat. As soon as I am in this position, I am already on his back. And this gives me already 2 points in a competition. This is already a swim because I was on bottom and I am now on top. Okay? Now, all I have to do is to make a seatbelt grip here, make it tight here on me, okay? Always close your elbow, and I'm going to fall on this direction here of this shoulder at the same time that I'm stretching this leg, okay? So, try to just make a little bit of resistance, please. Look, fall, I stretch this leg, and he won't be able to keep it, his base. He won't be able to keep his base because of this leg stretching here. I will be like kicking his knee that was one of his bases from the mat. Okay? As soon as he falls with me on this position, I will have the space to put the second hook and I will have his back. Okay? So, again, the beginning is the same. Here. Go for the grip, hold the elbow down, and you can release this grip here on the sleeve as long as you keep this posture low. Okay? Hip skate as much as you need, feel comfortable here. Now remember, this leg goes as a pendulum, I need my elbow on the mat. Pendulum, elbow on the mat. Now, step on the mat, get your hips up. It doesn't matter if you have grip here, still on the armpit, or maybe grip here on the collar. Step on the mat, is going to touch the mat, like this. Okay? I can make this grip here, I can go straight for the seatbelt position. Right? Now, even if he's trying to keep a good balance here, always remember to put weight on this direction. And this leg, my leg is going to stretch. Keep your base. Look, stretch, stretch, stretch. He will lose his base at some point. His hip is going to fall. As soon as his hips falls, I can put the second hook and I will build his back. As soon as I have both of the hooks, I have not only 2 points of a sweep, but also 4 more points of a backtake. Here, look, pendulum, elbow on the mat. This might be a little tricky, okay? But you see, look at my knee here. Just a little bit, so look at my knee. I am in this moment where I need to get my hips up, okay? I have this foot on the mat to use as a support. And I have also the support of my elbow in this, in the case, okay? I will be here. What I want you guys to do is that I want you guys to get your hips up and at the same time turn this knee on the mat, okay? I want you guys to turn this knee down like this. If I do it the right way, I will be also able to support a little bit of my weight on this knee and make me comfortable on top of him, okay? So step on the mat, get my hips up, I turn my leg, my knee, until I can touch the mat here with my knee, okay? In the case that you don't feel comfortable doing this movement, in the case that you can turn your hips and your leg like this, it's no problem if you take your foot from here to go inside. Okay? It's no problem, and it's not going to make a difference for the backtake. Okay? So, if you can, just keep your foot here on the outside of his leg, get your hips up with the support of this foot, and turn your knee until it touches the mat like this. Alright? If you need, no problem, put the foot inside and do the same thing, so you can support your knee here, and you go the same way here. Okay, fall. The only difference is that as I don't have this leg outside, if the guy closes himself like this, I will need to work the second hook a little bit differently, but I can show you guys how to do that also. Remember that all these techniques, they are going to be possible if we remember about the two first exercises that we did. Okay? The first one about breaking the guy's posture using my legs. Okay, not only my hands. And the second one, breaking this grip like this and using both of them together. Okay? So I break and I use my legs to break, to get his posture low and break his posture down at the same time. Okay? In the right moment. I go for the grip, I hip escape, and now I'm going to do the same thing that I did. Okay? Christian, he asked me here, for example, if the guy holds my wrist with this hand, that I can't get my elbow on the mat. Okay? Let's say that this happens. It's no problem, because I can still make a good grip here on my lapel, and instead of getting my elbow on the mat like this, by this movement from here to here, try to resist please, I can just get my wrist and my hand up and posturing myself using my elbow on the mat, not only in this situation here anymore, but here, look. Okay? Another possibility here is that if the guy is holding too much, is making my life a little bit harder because of this sleeve here, it means also that he's not paying too much attention on my other hand and my other grips. So I can do the same thing here. I can get the second hook in an easy way too, just because he's focusing on his attention here. Okay? And I can do the same thing, for example. I can go for his back, the same situation. Alright? But let's get back here a little bit. Same hook. Get here. Same thing. Now, for any reason, let's say that the guy is really big, is really strong, or if I prefer something different, okay, I will be trying to leave my foot on the outside of his leg now, okay, and I want to get here in this situation where I am on top already of him, okay, but I don't want this back, I want something else. So what I do is that I'm not holding the seat belt grip here anymore, but I'm using both of my hands on the mat, okay? And I'm going to get both of my hands on each side of his body, okay? So we just get both of them. Now, I'm going to push myself into that direction, so I can make him lose his base to the other side and fall here on this position. Okay? I have two options now. The first one is to go straight for an armbar here. Okay? If the guy allows me, I just pass this leg over his face, and I go for the armbar. Or if the guy is fighting too hard or holding control, depending on his arm, I can't go for the armbar, I can just get my hand under his elbow, pull his elbow up, and I'm going for the mount. Okay? And with the mount, I will get also 6 points. 2 of a sweep and 4 of a full mount. Okay? So again, same details, close my elbow, hip escape. Bend over, elbow on the mat. I get my hip up, but I need my foot now on the outside of his body. Okay? On the outside of his leg. Now instead of going for the seatbelt grip, I just find my balance here first. Now, I can do this too slowly. Okay? I switch the position of my hands here, and then just push to make the distance balance this side. Armbar here, or if the guy, even if the guy is trying to push my foot here or anything, any space that he gives me to take his elbow, this elbow, off the mat is enough for me to place my knee down and get them out. Okay? Just remember, switch the position of your body like this and don't stop. Just push your hands, stretch your legs, try to keep your balance. Okay? Let's say that my foot got inside. I didn't feel comfortable enough keeping it outside of his leg. Okay? Stick to the back. Alright? If you don't have this foot outside, stick to the back because here he's still on his knees, but I am on his back with one of my hooks on already. Okay? And now I don't need much to make him lose his balance and drop him that way. I just want to give you guys this option too because, sorry, I forgot your name. Yuka, he asked me what I would do if the hook dropped inside, okay? If the hook dropped inside, I would stick to the back and I would do the same thing here, all right? I would put my weight and keep some balance. I will put my weight on his shoulder. I will make him fall with me, okay? And I would attack here the back. But like I said before, previously, I won't have the space for the hook here, okay? So what I like to do, I make this grip here. I just get this forearm on his neck, on the back of his head, and I'm going to make this grip. Close yourself here, okay? Now, I'm going to use two movements here. This foot goes, my heel go on his leg, and I'm going to stretch my body here. Try to resist, look. I put the second hook, get back to the seatbelt grip, and I will have the back the same way. Okay? I'm going to get people on this second hook detail, I think tomorrow or during the no-gi, but I just wanted to show you guys this option also, how to answer to Yuka and don't leave it as a open space, you know. This is one of the details. The second detail here, let's say that I was here, I still have my foot on this side, I did everything to go for the mount, and I got here, but the guy is fighting too hard. If the guy tries to turn that way, he's giving me the mount, okay? So normally what the guy do is that when his hips fall, he tries to keep turning that way, but yeah, as long as I get this elbow here from the mat, he won't have any leverage, okay? Okay? So it doesn't matter much if I use this hand on his elbow, try to turn, or if I use this hand on his elbow, try to turn. He won't be able to turn if I can get his elbow from the mat, if I just pick it up, okay? So with both of your hands, with only one of your hands, it doesn't matter which one, but just make sure that you get this elbow here and then knee on the mat and go for the mount. Okay? With that hand?
Yes.
Okay, if he does that, he's going also to he will be giving away this arm. I have many options. For example, I can just pass this leg here and go for an inverted triangle. I can go instead for an armbar here. This is also an option. Okay? But I don't know if I would do that, because I wouldn't be really comfortable stretching my arm like that.
Yeah.
But let me see. Try. Okay. I think I would go straight for the armbar.
Okay.
Okay?
Cool.